Erik ten Hag's biggest Man United fear destroyed in 2 minutes at Southampton. United picked up their first away victory of the season at St Mary's courtesy of goals from Mufc De Ligt, Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho eased the pressure on Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag was surely fearing the boot when referee Stuart Atwell pointed to the spot. But the trajectory of Manchester United's ill-fated campaign appeared to change within the space of just 2 minutes as his side basked in the glorious Southampton sunshine to claim their first away victory of the season. Andre Onana kept out Cameron Archer's penalty and in the blink of an eye, United were ahead through Mufc De Ligt's bullish header. Marcus Rashford was back amongst the goals and finally vindicated ten Hag's unquestionable loyalty, while Alejandro Garnacho also issued the perfect response after he was surprisingly dropped. And there was even time for new signing Manuel Ugarte to make a late impression from the bench on an afternoon that was littered with United positives. They undeniably rode their luck for 30 minutes but now look to have turned the corner. For 10-man Southampton, you begin to wonder if that day will ever come. There remains something admirable about Russell Martin's never-ending pursuit of flawless, free-flowing football, but his wounded camp are unfortunately quickly harvesting a reputation as the top-flight's whipping boys. Something has to give, and unfortunately, if Martin fails to stem the flow of the bleeding, he is susceptible to the sack. Those that were previously unaware of 18-year-old Tyler Dibling's remarkable potential have certainly now sat up and taken note. Because the stylish drop of the shoulder that bamboozled Diogo Dalot and the slick, daring dribbling that followed was so immaculate, it was hard to comprehend that this was the work of a teenager making his first Premier League start. Those that were previously unaware of 18-year-old Tyler Dibling's remarkable potential have certainly now sat up and taken note. Because the stylish drop of the shoulder that bamboozled Diogo Dalot and the slick, daring dribbling that followed was so immaculate, it was hard to comprehend that this was the work of a teenager making his first Premier League start. Southampton were mentally shot and had lost all composure. Moments later, Rashford steered home an exquisite second from range, a reward for his relentless perseverance, before Ramsdale displayed sublime reflexes to deny De Ligt a double on the stroke of half-time. United's £42.9 million centre-back's lack of speed and agility had initially looked problematic in the opening exchanges of this match as Southampton pressed for the opener, but a credible goal-line clearance to deny Saints fullback Yukinari Sugawara helped De Ligt turn the screw. Strangely, the brilliance of Dibbling, whose withdrawal on 63 minutes prompted boos from around St Mary's, appeared to bring the best from both of United's wingers, Rashford and Ahmad, who were persistent thorns in Southampton's fragmented backline. The former went close again when he danced inside and let fly from 25 yards, but England teammate Ramsdale was equal to his dipping strike, which was pushed over the bar acrobatically. Southampton's disastrous start to the campaign plunged to new depths of despair on 79 minutes when Jack Stevens was given his marching orders for a horror lunge on substitute Garnacho, who later compounded the opposition's misery in stoppage time when he fired home a deserved third. After a long goal drought and incessant scrutiny over his form, Marcus Rashford responded with a well-taken strike in Manchester United's 3-0 victory over Southampton. His performance was praised by both Andre Onana and Erik ten Hag post-match, with both predicting more Premier League goals to come for the forward. Andre Onana hailed the impact of Marcus Rashford after the Manchester United forward scored for the first time since March in his side's 3-0 win at Southampton. The England international, whose form has been the subject of constant scrutiny over the last 2 years, curled an accurate curling right-footed shot into the bottom corner to end his goal drought as United secured a much-needed victory. And he earned plaudits from manager Erik ten Hag and goalkeeper Onana, who highlighted how much could be to come from a reinvigorated Rashford. He had a tough season last year and was not at his best, Onana said live on TNT Sports. But today he showed himself. He showed he's a great player and one of the best in the world. That's football and life, sometimes you struggle and face difficulties. It's not how you fall, it's how many times you stand up. Today he scored an important goal for us, hopefully he'll score much more. I'm very happy for him, he really needed this goal. Ten Hag was equally complimentary, backing Rashford to kick on after his first goal of the new campaign. Very important. We spoke about it before the game and it's so huge for him, for every striker that when the season starts you want to be on that scoring list, the United manager told TNT Sports. So now he has his first, I'm sure more will come. Rashford netted just 8 goals in all competitions last season, having scored 30 the previous year. Such a dramatic drop-off led to questions about his future, debates about his mindset and ability to perform consistently at the highest level. He was not included in the England squad for Euro 2024 and looked short of confidence again as the new Premier League season began. He's the most talked about player in the Premier League, Peter Crouch said on TNT Sports before the match. It must be frustrating for him. It's difficult for him after that season when he scored 30 goals, but he was playing centrally then. He's moved off to the left, has been adaptable, but there's no doubt that he's not a confident Marcus Rashford, and a confident Marcus Rashford would be starting for England. Unfortunately, his form has been so in and out for the last 2 years, it's a shame to see, and he needs to get back to where he was. Rashford certainly looked relieved having netted his long-awaited goal, and the hope for United will be that he returns to his uninhibited self this year.